Hi guys, do you know the UK Home Office are now conducting video interview for visa applicants? Yes, some persons have gotten email informing them of the dates they'll be having a video call interview as regard the visa application they made. I got a call from one of my audience telling me about a friend of hers who made an application since January 2024. The skilled worker visa application she made has still not been given decision. She got an email from the UK Home Office informing her of the date she'll be having a video call interview with one of their official. This is surprising to me. While we are still talking about it, I just listened to one YouTuber also who made mention of applicants are now getting email from UK Home Office informing them of the dates they'll be having a video call interview. This and many more I'll be sharing with you in today's video, so you need to stick with me to the end to get the full information. Hi guys, you're welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Victor. In this channel, I give latest updates on ways you can study abroad, ways you can migrate through the skilled workers migration route. I also share information to changes to UK immigration rules and the like. So guys, if this content looks exciting to you and you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing evergreen family, and you can as well give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. You can do that right away as you are watching. So guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. I had a chat with one of my subscribers who informed me about the email her sister received from UK Home Office. So she shared the email with me but asked me never to read it out here on this video. However, I consider it necessary for me to bring it out here for those who will be applying for their visa within the coming week, and for those who have already applied and are yet to get decision from the UK Home Office can as well learn and prepare ahead. Some of the reason why the UK Home Office delays some of this visa application is as a result of the documents you submitted and the information you provided when making your visa application. Knowledge is very, very important, and the rate at which the UK Home Office changes its policy, changes its rule, it's very rampant. That is why you need to subscribe to this channel and put up your notification bell, because I bring latest updates, latest changes as regard to UK and UK immigration. You never can tell when you have the need to make a visa application. It might not be you, it can be your friend or those that are close to you. You can as well share the information with them because you've already got the right information from some of this video we put online, right? So if you're applying as a skilled worker, most especially those coming in through the health and care visa route, the type of job you are sponsored to come and do here in the UK do not require any formal educational qualification as part of the requirements. The only thing that is required as regard education is the relevant training you've done that qualify you to work in that sector. However, what is paramount and most important in that role is the experience, because before you can be able to gain an employment in that sector and get a sponsorship, you must be experienced in that area. So guys, if you are applying for a skilled worker job in the UK, most especially those within the health and care visa route, try as much as possible to get the relevant experience and have evidence of it. It's one thing for you to tell somebody you have experience in this area. It's another thing for you to be able to bring proof of that experience you've claimed or you've told them you have ab initio, right? Your ability or inability to provide document to back up the experience will determine if your application will go through or not. Information I got, the relevant documents to prove the experience is lacking in the application. And the email that was sent to this fellow also states that you need to provide evidence that shows the experience you got in that area. You cannot just say you have 5 years experience in a particular field without having any documents to show forth. Anybody can come up with any claim of having experience, but you need to prove it by bringing a document or something to show that you have experience in this area. So the application is lacking relevant document to show the experience you claim you have in that area. So the letter I received from UK Home Office, it states you'll be having a conference video call with one of the UK Home Office official in that interview, you have the opportunity to show proof of the document you have to back up the relevant experience you claim you have for the job that was offered. Here are some likely questions they may ask in the course of the video interview. If you know of any likely question they can ask, you can as well leave it on the description box so that I can share with this fellow and she can prepare herself for the interview. First of all, one of the questions they will ask is, where did you find the job application? Any job that requires sponsorship must be advertised. To give the exact website you find the vacancy advertised, right? That is one of the questions they might likely ask. Where did you find the job vacancy advertised? Is it in Indeed or the company website or gov.uk website or read.co.uk? Try as much as possible to tell them the exact job was advertised, right? That is one. Secondly, do you have any relevant document or any proof of the invitation letter sent to you for the interview? If you make an application for a job, right, the employer will review your application, and if they find you good to go, they will send you an email to invite you for an interview. Do you have any letter and the company or the organization used in inviting you for the interview? If yes, provide it. Have this information handy, right? Where was the interview conducted? If you are in the UK, it can be within the company premises or the company office, or it can be on Teams, it can be on Zoom, it can be on WhatsApp call. Whatever medium of interview, right, must be stated on the invitation and letter sent to you from the company. Have that handy, right? Then also you need to show proof of the relevant documents that shows your experience. Note, most of those working within the health and care visa route, most especially the carer and senior carer, the job itself do not require educational qualification. Rather, it's experience-based. Not academic based, but experience based. So you need to show proof of the experience that you have that qualify you to work or to function in that role. Since the job itself is experience based, you need to have the necessary experience with proof that qualify you for that job. If you are applying as a healthcare assistant and you do not have any relevant training to that effect, and you have training in IT, you have training in finance, those training cannot cover for that very job you're applying for, because finance or IT is different from healthcare. You applied as an healthcare assistant, you must have the relevant documents to back up the experience you have in that area that qualify you for the job. The probability that your application will be refused is very high. So in the course of the interview, from my own opinion, some of the questions they might likely ask is, where is the job advertised? Where do you find the job? Where was the interview conducted? Right? What date was the interview conducted? Do you have any relevant document to show the experience you have that met the job in question? If yes, then they can ask you the necessary training you've done in that area. If you have this necessary training, you can also accompany it with other documents you've provided. But those are applying for senior carer role, it's a must for you to have the necessary training you've done in that area. So if you get the visa sponsorship in a different means without having all of this handy, the probability that your visa application will not get a positive decision is very high. So the fellow that got this email from the UK Home Office is trying to prepare herself for the interview and the necessary questions. But one thing that is scaring from the letter is if there's any discrepancies in the application that needs clarification, they will ask her. Probably they might have seen some discrepancy, which by now she doesn't know where that discrepancy is coming from, for her to be able to prepare towards giving a valid answer to any of the discrepancies they may have observed from the application. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you get value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing ever-growing family, and you can as well give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. See you in my next video.